Hey guys, it's Charlie from Six Tribe Dies here, and I'm going to show you how to string the reverse 9 diamond top string. Alright, so the things you're going to need: an unstrung head, mesh, and I'm using Shawnee mesh from Six Tribe Dies. You can order that, go on Instagram or Twitter or anything, and just message us and ask for a piece. And you're also going to need a top string that is longer than 2, maybe even 3 times the length of the head. Alright, what you're going to do first is put a knot in the mesh like that. It's really simple. All you have to do is go like this, and then put it through that hole and tie it. But I'm not going to do that since I already have one. So, what you want to do with the mesh first, here's how to prepare the mesh. You're going to feel the sides of the mesh. The smooth side, there's a smooth side and a rough side. The rough side is where you're going to have your pocket. So this is my rough side. So what you're going to do, it's going to come like this. It won't be folded, it'll come like this. You're going to fold it over so that it looks like there's only one row showing, but it's actually 2. So it'll be 2 10 diamond rows on top of each other. This is essential for the stringing to work. So you're going to put the top string into the very first sidewall hole of the head, and I'm using STX AV8. And this will work with any head with 4 top string holes. Alright, so what you want to do, you want to put it through the sidewall hole, the very first one, and then put it through the front of this mesh and pull it through. Then you want to put it through that same sidewall hole right here and pull all the slack out. And there we go. And then you want to put it back through that same mesh hole. So put it there. Now you can see. Put it through that same one. Oh, drop the string. Put it through that same mesh hole, the front of the same mesh hole, and pull all the slack out. And then here's the very first part. So we're going to be doing the reverse 9 diamond. So you're going to want to put it through the back of that very next mesh hole. Pull that through. Don't pull it through all the way. Leave a gap about that size, just enough to fit it through. And you're going to want to pull it through, put it through the top string hole, and pull it through that gap and pull it tight. And you're going to want to go to that next mesh hole, put it through the same top string hole as you did the other one, but this time you put it through the next mesh hole and pull it through that gap that you left. So you're gonna, it will look like this on the back and this on the front, and pull that really tight. Pull it up and down so it's really tight. Alright, and then you're going to want to go to the next mesh hole. So mine is right here. Push that through there. Leave a gap. Pull it through this next top string hole and pull it through that gap. and pull it tight. Then you want to go to the next, now you're going to do the next mesh hole, but you're going to put it through the top string hole, leave a gap, and put it through that next mesh hole. And if it would fit, alright, there we go. And pull it through that gap, and that second top string should look exactly like the first. And you're going to want to it'd be a lot easier if you had like needle nose pliers, but I don't have a pair with me. So you're going to want to put it through that next top string hole, leave a gap, put it through the front of that mesh hole, and scratch that. You're going to want to put it through the back of that front mesh hole and pull it through, leave a gap, and then go to the front of the top string hole and pull it to the gap. Sorry about that. I got a bit confused with all these top strings. Then you're going to want to put it through the top string hole, leave a gap, put it through the front of that, and pull it through that gap. Alright, so it should look like that so far. Alright, so you want to kind of pull that mesh just a bit because it might be like that. You're going to want to pull that just so it just stretches out. And then you go through the back of that mesh hole, that very next mesh hole, pull it through, leave just a gap, leave another gap, put it through that top string hole, and pull it through that gap. Alright, then you're going to want to go to the top string hole, pull it through that mesh hole, and pull it through that gap. Alright, so now it's come to the end of the top string mesh, the top row of diamonds. So how to end it, it's kind of like how you started it. You're going to want to go through the back of this mesh hole, pull it, and you can't just go through the side of a hole and tie it because it won't be tight enough. So once you pull it through this mesh hole, you're going to put it through this, the very first sidewall hole, pull, and then go back through this mesh hole right here, and pull it, and then you go back through that same top sidewall hole and pull the slack out. You want to make sure it's tight, and then all you gotta do now is tie a simple knot at the very bottom of the string, and that will end that top string. Boom. And then that is how you do the reverse 9 diamond top string. Alright, see you guys.